I'm like this a lot. And then I try to, and then I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna smile for the rest of the day.
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.
When it comes to the hit CW series Riverdale, you think about the leads that play the iconic Archie characters in this brand new setting and version. Lili Reinhart and Cole Sprouse play Betty and Jughead, and while they're friends on camera, off camera they're one of the hottest young couples in the Hollywood game. They're very wealthy thanks to the 4-season run so far of Riverdale, and that allows them to do all sorts of things. Allow us to show you some things Lili Reinhart and Cole Sprouse spend their millions on. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, Scungili! Got it!
Number 8. What is Lili's net worth? Starting off with Lili Reinhart, there has been a bit of controversy in regards to what her true net worth is. According to Google, at one point, they stated via a site that didn't have a source that Lili was worth $2 million and that she was making about $300,000 per episode. That would honestly make her one of the most highly paid actresses in TV land, even going up against bigger networks like ABC, NBC, CBS, and more. So when she did an Instagram post about this, she noted that this was the funniest thing she had ever heard in her life, which is fair. So what is she making per episode? It's hard to say. It's a well-known fact that certain shows do give their cast a major raise as the seasons go on, such as what happened with Stranger Things and their cast going from season 2 to 3. But that's Netflix, not the CW. And while their jump was one to the range that Lili has been rumored to get, that doesn't mean that she has that amount of cash per episode. More than likely, she has something around the range of $100,000 per episode, which, given the CW's desire to do about 20 episodes per season or more, would mean she's making $2 million for season 4, give or take. The other factor here is social media. Lili is very proud on social media, and she has over 20 million followers, which is more than enough for her to go and make serious money via endorsement posts just like other major social media stars. So how much is she actually worth? That's hard to say. There's a lot of factors that weigh in, but it is fair to say that she is rich, and she knows how to spend her cash.
Hey, you mind taking that gun out of my face? Please, really. I mean, it makes me nervous.
Number 7. Los Angeles Mansion. Another rumor surrounding Lili Reinhart is that she knows how to spend her money on various things, including having a mansion to herself in Los Angeles. The average cost of a mansion in Los Angeles is around $380,000. So if our estimates about her paychecks are somewhat accurate, that's 4 episodes worth of work just to get one house. And of course, this speaks nothing to the interior that she likely decorated to fit her own personal style. The other thing to note about this is that this is a home in Los Angeles, but that's not where Riverdale films. Like pretty much all the CW shows, with certain exceptions like Black Lightning, Riverdale films in Canada, Vancouver, and British Columbia to be specific. So she decided to own a mansion in one of the biggest and most expensive cities in the United States, despite the fact that she is in Canada for most of the year. Kind of an odd choice, don't you think? Still, if it makes her happy and she got a good price on the home, who are we to judge?
We're here to solve a mystery.
Number 6. Cars for Lili. Another popular thing that Lili Reinhart apparently likes to spend money on is cars. She has a rather large car collection according to reports. Cars that she has reportedly gotten include a Mercedes-Benz that was worth $160,000, a Jaguar XJ that is about $85,000 at max price. Plus, these are big-name brands, and that's something that should be noted because it means she's going the extra mile to go and get luxury cars for herself. Not that we're judging. Having a luxury car of any brand is a major desire for most people, and when celebrities get some of their first Hollywood paychecks, they honestly do go out and get some nice cars. But to have a car collection at her age? That's a bit of a curious thing. And obviously this could continue to grow as long as Riverdale is on the air, so that is something to be noted. What other cars do you think she'll get? Let us know below. Number 5. Cole Sprouse's net worth. While it's a little hard to know how much Lili Reinhart is worth, it's a bit easier to determine the net worth of her current love in Cole Sprouse. Why is that? Simple, because he has had a much longer career in Hollywood. And while Jughead may be one of his biggest roles ever in terms of grandeur and such, it was hardly his first lead role. Him and his twin brother Dylan were the leads in the hit Disney Channel TV show The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. And according to an article from the New York Post, he was making about $20,000 per episode. Between that series, the sequel series The Sweet Life on Deck, and its movie, they made about $3 million all told. But this doesn't cover the other things that the twins did while they were having a sweet life. They were the faces of the Danimals brand for a while, and that made them some serious money. And yet, even after that, the brothers decided that they needed to step away from the spotlight in order to go and get college degrees, a very noble venture. Dylan decided he was done with Hollywood and went into business, opening a winery of all things, while Cole decided to keep going and eventually got into Riverdale as Jughead, of which he's been praised heavily for his interpretation of the character. Like Reinhart, we don't know how much he makes, but given his big name, easily the biggest of the big four on the cast, he more than likely gets more than any of them. Also, he has a photography studio that he runs that has gotten him some extra cash on the side, and he's worked with some big names in the photo industry. He also occasionally makes posts on Instagram, which can make him money as well. When you add all that up, you can see how he gets to $8 million eventually.
Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Number 4. Sprouse House. So, what does a young adult with allegedly $8 million to his name buy? Well, like his girlfriend Lili, he went and bought himself a home. One that is in Manhattan of all places. But the shock is that he apparently spent $4 million on it. Which is a bit jarring, to be honest, because that means that half of his net worth is inside of one house. If it's a house at all. While we know that he has property in New York, we don't know the kind of home it is. This is because Sprouse is very private about his life and his possessions when he can afford to be, which is respectable to be clear. So, for all we know, he has a massive mansion with many elegant items. We know for sure, though, that he must have a nice garage to hold all of his vehicles. Number 3. Cole's rides. Also, not unlike his girlfriend, Cole Sprouse has had no problem in getting cars that go fast and look cool. Various reports state that he has had a wide collection of vehicles that range from vintage classics to cars that just know how to burn rubber. Apparently, he has such a wide assortment that he has spent around $3 million on these vehicles, which is an insane number, and means that when you add this with his mansion, he's already spent 7/8 of his net worth. Sure, it's his money, but as many other celebrities will tell you, you need to be mindful of what you spend your money on, else pay the consequences. We can't help but wonder what his thought process is for choosing what ride to take out on the town for an event or just to drive around.
Reservations. Why don't you just give me another room now, go up and go to sleep?
I'm sorry, sir, but there are no rooms available.
Don't you think I realize what's going on here, miss?
Number 2. Clothes. While this may seem a bit obvious, it should be noted that there's little doubt that both Cole Sprouse and Lili Reinhart spend a lot of money on some of their outfits. This can be proven quite simply, as they've been to many award shows and galas and have been seen in some very elegant attire, including one time where Lili showed up in a rather elegant dress that couldn't have been anything but custom. Cole is no slouch himself. While he does like to wear very regular and comfortable clothing, he also is one who is willing to don the fancy suit when the time requires. So when you think about it, given the popularity of Riverdale and the various shows they are no doubt asked to attend, you can speculate that they spend many thousands of dollars on their wardrobe. Number 1. Privacy. You might think this is not something that they can spend their money on, but that's not exactly true. Both Cole and Lili spend time and effort, and no doubt money in some ways, to keep their lives private. They prefer it that way, and they feel that while people are entitled to know certain things about them, it doesn't apply to everything. That's one of the big reasons why people don't know much about them in terms of what they do as a couple, and how they spend their money on certain things, which is how they want it. This is their love story, and they'll share it their way. That kind of thinking is priceless. So what do you think? What do you think of these things that Lili Reinhart and Cole Sprouse spend their money on? Do you think they're being wise with their money? Do you think that they're being a bit reckless? Which of their items do you wish you could have? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the channel.
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, Comment the keyword hidden in the video and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.